This is for my girl League of Liars. I am a man. I don't tune it up no more. I've been delivered from tuning up.
Fool with me if you want. And I'ma show you who I really are. I from the loop. And I loop you around in St. Louis. Don't you mess with me.
Shaya. Shanya.
You know I'm a big liar. You know I'm a big liar. You know I'm a big liar. I just be making up stuff. You know I'm a big liar. You know I'm a big liar. You know I'm a big liar.
This League of Liars.
Hello all. Pull up a chair, warm your feet by the fire, and join me in this delicious roast of the rare obese Lias scammicus. First up is part of the Shade Room interview. Please visit the description for the link to the whole video.
Viewers and executives, they quickly realized that the chemistry was off between the three, and it's since spiraled into lawsuits, a now canceled show, and a restraining order that Tiffany Fox says she recently filed against Andrew Caldwell.
He gonna show a picture of us hugging. I'm a hugger. I hug everybody.
The Shade Room spoke exclusively to both Shorty and Fox individually. And as you can imagine, they were shocked. They say everything that Caldwell said in this video is a lie. And the real problem started March 1st when they had a disagreement about a pre-planned photo shoot.
He was like, I'm not doing it. I am not. I have to go. I have to go to Chicago. I have to, and so I just clicked out. I was like, you know what? Give me my money for the clothes that I gave you and go ahead and go to Chicago. Do whatever it is you need to do because you're starting to feel like you the Beyonce of the situation. He was like, where are you? Oh my, then he became a victim. I'm telling HR. So when he walked out the door and said that, I'm like, telling HR. And so Shorty was laughing like, he's just throwing a temper tantrum, whatever. He'll be at the photo shoot tomorrow. I was, now I won't be at the photo shoot tomorrow because don't threaten me. And I don't know what's up your sleeve with this HR stuff.
She couldn't believe what she was hearing when an HR representative called her the next day. The allegation was that you were having sex with Shorty at the radio station.
Yes. They found out that that was not true. And it was so embarrassing and insulting. And I was so in shock that I was just like, I had to calm down.
The same day she spoke to HR, she says that Caldwell posted this old video from January.
I would date Morgan.
Is that the night?
I'm alive. And
you can hear Fox making an off-air remark, not realizing that Caldwell was on Facebook Live. You can hear her use a slang word when referencing a lesbian woman. She did admit that she didn't know that it was a bad word to use and later apologized to the woman.
Why would you resurface that unless you're trying to harm me? And I was like, listen, I am just ignorant to it. I'm a rapper. I'm still rough around the edges. And we still say slang in our community. And some things, certain people are cool with and some are not. And since I realized that you are not, I apologize for that. And me and her are fine. We are good. She even wrote a letter that I did not ask her to do to the company to let it be known, like, me and Tiffany are fine.
Through it all, Shorty was present for everything. He says that when the HR investigation was complete, and they were cleared of any wrongdoing, they were asked to start working with Caldwell again. It was a reluctant yes.
That Monday when we came back, he kind of let the energy seep through on the air, and I kind of checked him like, yo, we're not going to feel each other every day. But when we crack this mic, when we cut this mic on, we got to, so me and him kind of had a back and forth. So maybe that's why he would get disrespectful with callers. He likes to feud with women. So him and British would go at it. Him and Tiffany would go at it. He did Tiffany all the way wrong because Tiffany was trying to embrace him. Tiffany loved Andrew.
But in the end, Odyssey, the company that owns Hot 104.1, gave them the boot. Caldwell online claiming that it was due to Odyssey's recent Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing, which has been made public.
The show got canceled because of money, bankruptcy, and low ratings.
But Shorty and Fox, they tell me that they may have still been on air if it weren't for Andrew Caldwell. And something that I was unclear about, Shorty, was the actual letting go. What did they tell you? Was it ratings? Was it bankruptcy from Odyssey?
Ultimately, it was the best business decision. It is public knowledge that bankruptcy was filed in January, and with any type of investment, you got to get a return. And when you tie in not getting a return with false HR issues, if I'm them, I would have did the same damn thing.
When I first got there, the ratings were in the teens. When we left, we were number 2.
I know you mentioned word of defamation lawsuit. Is that
Yes.
coming?
I've already filed that. I definitely did. It was just like for you to say that and do that, and you trying to affect my livelihood, and you trying to affect my reputation, and you trying to bring harm to me. I don't know what you're going to come in here tomorrow and do.
We reached out to Andrew Caldwell about this, who in turn, eventually, he referred us to his attorney. We have not yet heard back. Fox says in addition to that defamation lawsuit, she has also filed a restraining order against Caldwell. As for Shorty, he says right now he just wants to put all of this behind him. He's now focusing on promoting STL Fest, which is in the beginning of July, and also his 20-plus year career in radio.
Of course, the rare obese Laius Scammicus is told of the interview and goes on an extremely unhinged rant, defaming multiple people, including Shorty, Tiffany, and their old producer, Johnny. Surprisingly, an incredible amount of vitriol will be directed towards his beloved Shorty. There truly is a thin line between love and hate.
All right, so how you guys been? How are you guys been? Are you guys all on here? I know the Shade Room just posted me. I don't know. They reached out to me to get my other side of the story. I don't understand why they posted me. I don't know what the Shade Room, or I don't know what they're up to or what they're trying to do. I know it's called the Shade Room, but after I get done with the Shade Room, I'm going to own the Shade Room. So if they said anything that was defamation, I'm going to go after Tiffany Fox, and I'm going to go after Shorty the Prince. Our show would never end if they wasn't having sex in our studio. Don't make me start posting receipts, okay? Do not make me post receipts of the real reason why Tiffany Ho Fox, okay? Don't make me Ho Fox. Do not make me come for you, okay? Let me call the Shade Room and let me call my attorney, because I've been wanting to sue their butts anyway. I'm going live, supposed to be at 6:30, but I went to address this, and I'm getting ready to do a meeting with my team. First of all, I want to say this. There's a lot going on out here. I have not looked at the video. I don't like the Shade Room.
Hold it right there, Scammicus. You are a known clout chaser and regularly fellatiate the Shade Room. Now that they didn't return the favor, your poor Whittle feelwings are hurt.
I am taking legal actions against them. As of today, I will be. I'm sending them a cease and desist. When they reached out to me, I don't know why. I don't know why they want to go this route with me. My name is not Nicki Minaj. You know, they don't post Nicki Minaj no more. And I've asked them not to post me, and they did. They went against my rights. They put my video. Number one, they used delivered. I'm going to sue them for that. I own the words delivered.
Why do you insist on these ridiculous lies?
So let's hold up, everybody. Let's tag the Shade Room, because after I get done, you will never post me again. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Yeah. So it's the Shade Room. Are you guys on here? Justin, from a 31310 number, are you on here? You should be, because I'm getting ready to do some dangerous stuff. So everybody has their screen recording out. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait. I am on here. And a lot of people are actually watching because they saw it on the Shade Room. You know, when people have to promote their stuff in the background under trash, that, you know, you should promote. You know, no one's not going to buy your stuff. You should promote your stuff. But, you know, let me just be great. Okay, God is good. Okay, so let me address this. Justin called me from a 310 number. Want me to give the rest, Justin?
Is that a threat, Samam?
So Justin inboxed me on the Shade Room. The Shade Room does not follow me on Instagram at all. So I responded back and seeing what they want and what they need. Right now, I am not in a great state of mind to even go on live right now, but I'm going to do my best to go live because I'm going to address this. I will be doing an emergency meeting tonight at 8 o'clock at my house. This is not, I'm just saying what I'm getting ready to do. I'm not in a state of mind. It's a lot going on and a lot of people don't know the truth. So I'm going to start off this. Shade Room, I'm saying this loudly, and I don't take jobs, and I don't take defaming my character seriously. Delivered. I own that. So I hope I'll be expecting a check from that video, and I'm giving you 24 hours to take that video down. My attorneys, I just went completely off on them. The amount of money that I paid them, they better take some serious actions, and I mean that. Shade Room, you reached out to me. Number one, you don't follow me. Why are you posting me? That's one. I finally found out who runs, and I finally found out that when Kyle left, you guys have definitely downgrade. No one followed the Shade Room. No one really respect the Shade. You're shady. You post information. You make people feel down. You make people hurt themselves. You make them look bad. And I refuse to do the live. I know Shorty the Prince, who I'm getting ready to go after up. I'm going to take every pennies that he got. And Miss Ho Fox. And this goes, anybody that knows them personally needs to text them. They better squash it before all the truth comes out. There is some serious truth that will come out that will ruin their reputation, and I mean it. I'm not trying to do that. That's not me. I'm trying not to do that. I know the truth. I'm done with it. And anybody who's gay that knows Shorty, you should be very aware. He does not like gay people behind closed doors at all.
You, of all people, accusing anyone of being homophobic is absolutely rich. I want to give everyone a quick pro tip. There is a website called Filmot that you can use to search the captions of specific YouTube channels. When you have time one day, search one of your favorite Andrew Caldwell reaction channels for specific words to see the evidence for yourself.
Get back on feeding the homeless, act like bulldaggers, dykes, and everything else, but want to sit around and lie and smile in my face and use me. And for those that been around for 9 years and say I got your back, yeah, you got your mama back. That's why her back broken. Shorty has been calling me fags behind closed doors. Shorty said he does not like gay people behind closed doors. Shorty talks about every promoter. When people, I know it was a girl named Alexis, who was actually, let me just go ahead and just pull out the whole entire truth. Let me take my rings off, but they're kind of tight. And truth, I can't get sued. So let me make sure I have receipts to bring it up.
Spoiler alert, there are never any receipts shown.
So let's just start off. The show ended because of bankruptcy. That was one. Let me turn off the comments. You don't deserve to say nothing. It's my time to talk. So the show ended because of bankruptcy, but it has a lot to do with ratings. We had did a contest because British Williams had got fired the same day she walked out of court. Everybody that came up to that station, I was kind of shaded them because I know Tiffany Fox, who's watching Undercover, she's blocked right now because it's just too messy. And I'm done. I'm going to tell the truth and shame the devil. I'm going to tell the truth and shame the devil. Understand? Okay. So the show ended because of ratings and because of Tiffany Fox. To be honest, they trying to say making St. Louis people, making them look at me sideways, or they can't trust me, or I'm not capable to work. Let me just go ahead and give out the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay? You want the truth? I'm gonna get it. And Shade Room, when I get done, I hope you watching, because baby, when I get done, you better make sure you have every tax return filed within the last 10 years after I get done with you today. And that's on God, that's on my mama, that's on my daddy, whoever he is.
Where did this constant threat of reporting people to the IRS suddenly come from? Could the Scamicus be looking down the barrel of tax problems himself? He's about to spout a lot of obvious lies, so instead of pausing every few seconds, I will simply say, doubt it.
I can promise you that, and that's a threat. Okay? So we was Alexis, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's a girl named Alexis. She go lives. and she does funny videos. So my manager, Johnny, Becky, Steve, they all liked it, Alexis, because they said that she has a great personality. She's funny. And the city I did not like Alexis because Shorty did not like Alexis. Shorty the Prince Johnson said, if you hire Alexis, I am going to quit.
Doubt it.
Okay? That's what Shorty said. He said, I don't like her. So we went with Tiffany Fox. We was going to go with T Parks.
So were they hiring Alexis or T Parks, you liar?
But Shorty said, I don't like her either.
Doubt
but
it.
Look what Shorty does. He smiles in everybody's face, including V103. He don't even like V103. He don't even like iHeart. He don't even like, I'm gonna go ahead and tell nothing but the truth and all the truth. And you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna tell y'all everything in there that's been going on for a whole year. Shorty get invited to all these events, do saves and all that type of stuff, which is fine. But everybody that's around him, and I don't want to name them names because they are watching right now. Shorty sits and talks bad about you in our studio and to our
Doubt
executives. Hot 104.1 could have got bigger if Shorty did not say, oh, I don't like that person. I don't want to do business with iHeart. I don't want to do business with, no, I'm the only one. I'm famous. I've been doing this for a long time. He smiles, and I'm going to go ahead and tell the truth. Shorty smiles in Nitty face and talk bad about Nitty. Shorty smiles in T Park face and talks bad about T Parks. Shorty smiles and when Tiffany Fox called Morgan Casey a dyke, behind closed doors, Shorty was talking bad about Morgan Casey, but
Doubt
Morgan
it.
Casey continued to be in Shorty's face.
Now let's take a break here. Does any of this sound believable? If Shorty really had that type of pull, do you think the Scamicus would have been there as long as he was? Side note, is that the same sweatshirt he's been wearing all weekend?
Okay? But y'all say I'm the shadiest one. I'm actually not. I was doing that because that's what I get paid for. But if y'all want to go there, I'm going to tell nothing but the truth. I'm not a mean person at all. And I'm not a disrespectful person. But when you come on that station, I'm going to respect you. But if it's too quiet and boring,
Not one tear.
I'm going to have fun. I'm going to throw shade. Okay? So the job was really supposed to go to T Parks. Believe it or not, it was going to Lexus and T Parks. Shorty said, don't hire them. I don't like them. Okay? So we went with Tiffany Fox. Tiffany Fox continued to call the station every day.
Doubt it.
Inbox Shorty. Calling Johnny, who is a PD who got fired as well. She continued to call everybody, begging for a job. She came down Highway 85 on a used tow-up Porsche. Understand that? Understand? She came down there, but I'm just telling y'all. So when British got let go, our show, dude, stop texting me, because I'm going to tell the truth. You ain't my damn manager. You watching me, stop texting me. Do not text me, because I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not going to have St. Louis people in the world looking at me wrong. You're in a better place than this. Shut up before you get blocked and go find Jesus. Okay, so I did my parts on the radio of being shady. They hired me. I was only making, to believe it or not, I was only making $150,000, which I'm happy to show my contract. Okay, and that's not included endorsements. I'm going to tell nothing but the truth. Y'all, anybody that do business with Shorty, you better watch out. He seems like he's for the community. He talks bad about the community.
Doubt
he
it.
talks bad about gay people behind closed doors. All you have to do is HR. Tiffany Fox already got reprimanded for calling Morgan Casey a dyke.
It's reprimanded, goddammit. And why weren't you as well? We've seen the clips of all the derogatory names you have called women and gay people alike.
Behind closed doors, Shorty was engaging with Tiffany. So when y'all went off on Tiffany, y'all should have went off on Shorty behind closed door, because he was like, yeah, he does that. Shorty plays both sides. Shorty is not the victim. Everybody keeps saying, Shorty good looking, leave him alone, he gonna bounce back. Shorty sits and talks about people, okay? When we wanted to hire other people to do our 5 p.m. show or 10 o'clock show, many shows, he would say no. But with being every producer, promoter, be in their face, talking, oh, they ain't nobody, they ain't this, they ain't that, they can't touch this radio station, we ain't inviting them. I said
Doubt
no.
it.
And those people at that station will listen to him. They will listen to him. I'm telling y'all, they will listen. Like, we wanted to partner up with V1, not V, I keep saying V103. We wanted to partner up with iHeart. We wanted to partner up with the new station. No, we ain't partnering that new station. That new station suck. They ratings are horrible. I'm not ratings. He said their signals are horrible. I don't even like some of them.
Again, Shorty has so much pull, and yet your employment persisted.
We was going to hire Tammy Holland. No, she too old for us. We ain't hiring her. We ain't doing that. We gonna hire Tiffany Fox. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get on Tiffany. And I'm going to tell you nothing but the truth because I know how she rolls. Tiffany Fox is the devil.
Doubt it.
Anybody that do business with Tiffany Fox, she's going to ruin it. She's going to lie and say she brings the views. Your followers are fake. When you go live, you only reach 100 followers.
Now, if this isn't the fat, musty, degenerate, despicable, putrid pot calling the kettle black.
Okay? You're broke. You live with your mama. Okay? And you ruin our station. You ruin our station. Understand that. So Odyssey canceled our show because number one, it was bankruptcy. They had a lot to do with it. And then he sits and talk about I think Danielle or something like that. So Danielle, because I'm jumping all over because I'm just gonna speak facts on this live.
Lie.
He talks bad about the girl named Danielle. Her name is Danielle. I didn't like her because of the stuff that he said about her. And she will invite people. She will invite people on our show, which was helping us. So they stopped, for a while, we stopped doing interviews because Shorty would invite the people he only know. In the show, they was like, no, that's not right. You need to invite everybody. You need to invite new business. See, if y'all paying him to host your show, he cool with you.
This coming from the person that told T Parks not to shout anyone out on his live because he wasn't getting a bag. I'm going to assume everything that he attributes to Shorty actually applies to himself. That will make limiting my response to this nonsense more bearable.
But behind closed doors, he's dogging you and dogging your business. The Duce, he did that sneaky, which he was getting ready to get sued by Odyssey. Okay, that's why you never heard him reaching it. He always shot it out real fast, and then he'll change the subject because Becky was getting ready to go off on him. Okay, was getting ready to go off on him, and Odyssey threatened him. Okay, I'm gonna tell you nothing but the truth. So it was a girl named Danielle who was bringing, who I like, but I like now because I figured somebody told me she's actually a great person. She's actually a good person. So Shorty, he would be like, she thinks she running something. I told her to stop inviting those people up here. I don't really fool with her. Yeah, she a dyke. I didn't even know she was gay. So anybody who is close, only person he did not talk about with if he wasn't sleeping with you. But Alexis, if you're on here, you were supposed to get the job, not Tiffany Fox. T Parks, if you're listening, you were supposed to get the job. Tiffany did not even file. She didn't even file an application that day. She didn't even attend the restaurant that everybody had to attend. She did not. She did not, because she said she's too big for that. She said she don't need to fill out an application. She filled out an application months ago, which they needed to say. So what? I'm gonna tell y'all, it's a lot of sneaky stuff. It's a lot of sneaky stuff that went on. Tiffany sit and talks bad about Nelly, but sit at his ball, ate his food, and text Nelly. Tiffany talked bad about Nelly. Tiffany talks.
Please see the Becoming Andrew Caldwell episode, where he spends the entire live talking about Nelly from St. Louis. Episode 13.
Bad about Nicki Minaj. Tiffany talks bad. I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell y'all nothing but the truth. Nothing. She talks bad. She talks bad. So religion about gay people. Tiffany talks bad about many local celebrities, Sexy Red, but you were just at McDonald's having at Sexy Red event. Oh, she trashy.
The thing I said about taking everything he attributes to Shorty and assuming the Scamicus is actually referring to his own behavior will also apply to Tiffany, or we will be here all night.
Oh, she just dirty. Y'all look, anything y'all see on the internet, believe me, the next day she's gonna bring it back. And we'll sit in the room and I'll be like, oh my God, like you beating it like me. If I don't fool with you or like you, I'm not gonna be in your face. Now, if I'm on the radio, I'm going to shade you because that's my job. My job is to throw the shade and they bring the shine. Did you not hear that? Y'all not getting it. That was my job. I was only there to do as Andrew and throw shade. That's it. I'm telling y'all. A lot of folks on this live that's watching me right now, you're not gonna believe me.
Truth.
I see the comments. I don't care. I just want to release what I have to say. Tiffany Fox, we went from number one with British. Go look up the books. We went from number one. Now we was 14, 16, 20. That's not ratings. That's not how we get ratings. That's not how we get. That is not how we. get our bonuses. We get nice bonuses when we hit three number ones. This is some books. They call it the books. And if you hit number one 3 times, you're gonna automatic get a bonus. Tiffany Fox begged. Tiffany Fox sat in that room. She'll shake your hand, come to your event, act like she for you. Behind closed door, her and Shorty is bashing your events, talking about you. Oh yeah, I already know they're trying to use me for these do say events, want me to show up for their stuff, but I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna take pictures. I'm gonna use y'all for y'all, that's Shorty. I'm gonna use you for your followings. I'm gonna make your people follow me. I'm gonna post you. Shorty is all about those numbers. Shorty is all about his brand. Shorty is not about real communication, loving people. Because he talked bad. Okay, it was a lady, not a girl, excuse me. There was a lady who did my event at the Four Seasons, which is Stacy. He told me not to buy her, not to give her something, but I've been promising her that I was going to give her a tip and give her something nice for doing my event. See, I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of truth. I'm telling y'all, it's a lot. He sits and talks bad. People talking about, we don't believe you, Otis. I've been hearing posts. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, he's smiling in your face and talking bad about you. Just like he talked bad about he talks really bad about white people. I would never have sex with a white girl. I don't like them. They're like, they I just don't, they're disgusting. They're just trashy. So the show really would have ended if Shorty and Tiffany wasn't bungled up. Oh yeah. Another station in there saw them hugging, and went to HR and went before.
No, what actually happened was Shorty wouldn't bungle up with you, and you turned into a jealous little bitch. Everyone, this is where I take my leave. League has to work in the morning and needs her rest. Just keep in mind what I said. Everything he claims others are doing is something he himself does. Plus, Tiffany is going to come in at the end and read him to the fits. That's read him for filth in Caldwellian, so stay tuned for that. And thus, I must bid you all adieu.
Tiffany Fox came, me and Shorty was doing good. The ratings, we held the ratings for some reason. We held it. When Tiffany Fox came, why all of a sudden the show gone? Why all of a sudden the ratings? They trying to say, I said something, I did this. Yeah. You called me fags. You told me I was stupid. You told me I was retarded. And you told me I would never be nothing in life. You said it, Shorty. You said it. You said I would never be nothing. And you said I would never have nothing. You always throwing gay jokes and gay side jokes on the side in the studio. When company comes in there, I will have to play nice. But I'm going to tell y'all, that man is, I'm telling y'all, the man is not right. The man is not right. I can name all the people he sits and talk about. There's a guy named Sidney Caldwell. They bash him like crazy. He's a fake radio station. He's a scammer. Karan, Shorty don't like Karan Bolden. Tiffany Fox say, oh yeah, I've been knowing him for a long time. He give me hugs, but that's it. I can't stand his short, ugly self. So Tiffany and Shorty, I'm trying not to go more and how you sit and talk about Deluxe, Shorty. Let's get on that. So Deluxe magazine. Shorty, there's an event that we all attended, not last year, but the year before. Shorty had somebody else to accept his award, which we already knew. Which we already knew. Shorty said, I'm not finna go to that event. All they doing is trying to collect money, get awards. What these awards are really for? Everybody in there that don't deserve these awards. I got something to do that day. Can you have so-and-so to accept my award? Because I ain't gonna be there for real. He came for a second and left. He didn't even accept his award. But when the owner of Deluxe magazine came in there, he was all, what's up, bro? What's up? How you doing? You was just saying they're trash. You was just saying that food that's the salad, the cheesecake on the table is horrible. You was just saying you don't really mess with them. So if you really want more truth to come out, you better tread light. You better tread very light. And you better tread it so light. Into the shade room, I really hope and pray that your taxes been good for the last 10 years. I really hope and pray that every money that you're receiving for advertisement, the money that you've been receiving for many things, I really hope you're reporting that. I hope that people are paying $5,000 for advertisement, $2,500, $10,000. It depends. I really hope that's on your taxes. And if you ever want to put together some great events, you make sure you represent the shade room very well and not your side leaning.
right, can you hear me? Somebody is calling me on Messenger for some reason. Okay, somebody is calling me. And I'm sending you a cease and desist as well. Watch and see. And you're going to get sued from saying delivered. You said delivered. And I asked you guys not to post me. I've asked you guys not to report on me. I've asked you guys not to say anything about me. You're not the neighborhood talk. I've asked you. When you, can you guys hear me? Make sure you guys can hear me. All right, you guys, everybody is texting my number. Everybody is. Okay. Okay, and then also, everybody kept saying that Margie Casey got our, people's inboxing me said that Margie Casey got our station, taken away. No, she did not. Tiffany Fox tried to hurt that girl. Tiffany Fox tried to, she went to her event. She knew exactly who she was. And Shorty allowed her to talk about dykes. Shorty was throwing jokes with it. And Shorty was throwing shade at Margie Casey. But be right in Margie Casey's face because she does big events. Because she put together big events. She put together nice shows. And he can get in it because he's going to get paid for it. He's going to promote it. And he might perform. Okay, they might let him perform, and then he'll get a check. It's a lot of stuff that y'all don't know. I'm telling y'all. It's a lot of stuff, and I'm going to get hired anyway because the Shade Room put out something, and I have every right to tell the truth on my platform. But I can guarantee you this. I can promise you on my mama, I am suing you, Shade Room. I am going to find anything I can to get you guys taken down and sued. I can promise you on my mama. You, Shade Room. I can promise you, okay, it's coming. And all I got to say is allegedly, Shorty, allegedly, Shorty, alleged, Shorty, Tiffany. Because, Tiffany is a dirty woman, y'all. This woman, and then, let me tell y'all something. Go look it up in MissouriCase.net. Tiffany Fox put out a restraining order on me. Because Tiffany thought that restraining order was going to stop me from telling the truth because she knows she was going to get fired. Alleged. No, this is the truth right here. Tiffany Fox went to St. Louis County and put a restraining order out on me for no reason. And they was like, there is no way we can keep this show going when you got a restraining order. Tiffany Fox knew that some stuff is going to go down. Anybody that knows Tiffany knows that is a dirty woman. I'm telling y'all, the woman is pretty, but the woman's heart is full. That's the devil. I'm telling y'all, do not hire that woman for anything. She's the devil. How do you know she's a devil? She talks bad about people. She bash gay people. She talking about, oh, well, I'm Church of God in Christ. Girl, you ain't paid no tithes since yesteryear. You don't even know what tithes is. And if you were so holy and died, you won't have your body all out. You should be holy, woman. And I told her that. You want to sit around and talk about gay people, but you're sitting around showing your body saying, free me, I'm out. Free me, I'm out. That's what you're saying. I mean, I'm not defaming your character. What real woman, what old woman that's 60 years old got to have their boobies showing? They got to have their body showing. You're an old woman. You got wrinkles up here. Your skin is tightening. I'm starting to see 100 lines. You're an old woman. And dang on well, you didn't deserve that job. Alexis! And now the Shade Room, the Hot Odyssey, Hot 104.1 need to hire T-Parks. They need to hire Alexis. Alexis, you would have had that job, baby. You was going to get that job. They was done picking people. You was going to get that job, Alexis. I don't know her last name, but whatever girl named Alexis, you was going to get that job. She's known in St. Louis. Her name is Alexis. And baby, you was going to get that job until Tiffany Fox barged and said you was nobody. And she looked up your profile. See, what they do is, Alexis do not respond to him. Girl, shut up. And why you even on my live? And I don't know why I'm responding to you. She don't need to respond. It was done and she ain't getting the job now. It's done. It's over with. They went on the Shade Room and told, Shorty never been on the Shade Room. He would never get posted again on the Shade Room. That's his only clout. Tiffany Fox, they don't even like her. The Shade Room does not like Tiffany Fox at all. At all. Know that. Tiffany Fox, you was on the Shade Room. Yes! Old lady, you're on the Shade Room. And also, Shorty, you got fired from 2 jobs. You got fired for BET, and you got fired from working with Radio 1. You want the truth out? Becky already said it. She already did investigate. That was your boss. She already said you got fired. They did some digging because they said you were sneaky. They said you sneaky and you're all about yourself and you trejudice. Your boss said that.
My apologies, everyone. I completely forgot about this part. So the Scamicus is alleging that his boss told him private and allegedly negative information about his co-worker. I hope Becky likes being thrown under the bus and is looking forward to a lawsuit if this information has any negative impact on Shorty's future prospects.
And Johnny, he got fired as well because he was over there having, he was over there taking Shorty and Tiffany back. So they fired him too. And yeah, so you guys, yes, it was all for ratings, but no, Tiffany ruined us. Tiffany, baby, when St. Louis people said, we ain't listening to y'all no more, baby, we went from 14 to all the way to the bottom. Even the CEO said, they did a Zoom and said, what the hell is going on over there? Before we hired the old lady, we were doing good. Okay? Ratings was okay. Advertisements was coming in. Alleging when she came, baby. When she came. Alleged. When she came, honey. They said, baby, St. Louis people stand up. When they say they don't want nothing, when they say they ain't eat nothing, when they say they not showing up for nothing, if y'all are a business owner, y'all better listen. St. Louis, I'm telling y'all, don't play. And I saw that because I'm like, yeah, they gonna continue to listen. Shorty said, give it 3 months. They go listen. We don't care what they say. They go listen, Tiffany. Don't worry. Tiffany had to hire security when she go to events because people was after her. Because they know that we did some dirty stuff. Like, she didn't fill out no application. Everybody that came in there, they said, oh, they would never be nobody. Shorty said some of these people was crazy. They was strippers. They was flirting with him. We ain't finna hire them. They don't have no following. They don't have no clout. We ain't hiring them. Oh, they work at the school. We ain't hiring them. Oh, she's a school teacher. What the hell she need a job here for? What, we gonna hire her at night? So, if you really want to know the truth, don't play. Okay? Don't play. Okay? Don't play. Because I got more. I'm gonna start coming out with names. Okay? Tiffany went live because she's an old woman. Tiffany going live because she don't have nobody over there watching her. She only going live because she want clout right now. She need to get back on 85 and go back home and pay for your storage and get that old raggedy car fixed. But one thing I can say, I'm going to sue you, Tiffany and Shorty. I'm going to sue you like crazy because Tiffany Fox was the one that got our show canceled. I stand on that. I had no HR complaints. I did not go to HR. I did not go to my bosses and get them fired at all. It was Tiffany Fox. Don't know how to keep her legs closed and want to sit and call people dykes and want to sit and call people fags. It was you, baby. And whenever you're ready to go to court, I come with receipts and I come with you. You might not want to go to court. Okay? You might not want to go to court. You might not want to go to court because you don't want your mama to know you a hoe. Okay? You don't want your mama to know that you are a whore. You couldn't sit in the studio and not be horny. Okay? And I keep saying it. I know what I saw. Our show would be still going on if we didn't hire your 60-year-old self. Okay? You want clout. You have no money. Your car is old. It make noise. Your plate is expired. Keep your legs closed next time. You will keep a job. Okay? Okay? You don't know how to keep your legs closed. Honey, I don't care what girl buy. And them dirty old wigs, stop buying them from Sheena.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay? And everybody that sent you flowers, okay, so you talk bad about them. Don't make me start naming them. Okay? See, I'm ready. I'm actually ready to expose them. I'm ready to expose them. That's what I'm ready to do. As long as I have receipts to back it up, my lawyer's so good.
The whole me talking about some of St. Louis artists and speaking bad, that is just a lie. That is a complete, I don't even gossip. Like I don't even talk bad about anybody, especially to him. Like, why would I do anything reckless or say I always, the way I see that he talked about everybody and everything, I will always be like, I would never tell you an insecurity, never tell you a secret, never tell you none of my business, never tell you anything. So since he didn't have anything to work with, he just making up stuff. Just flat out blatantly making up stuff. You reach out to the shade room trying to promote that you're a committee man. They don't care about none of that. And then when they get the tea about what happened to the home team affiliated with that individual, that is what made them start digging up what's going on. They reached out to all of us. I initially didn't want to do it. Me and Shorty, of course, was like, okay, fuck it, we'll do it. They reached out to him to let him know that, we wanted to get you on here as well. Child, they told him, now, when you do your part, you're going to have receipts and validity to what you're saying, or we're not going to be able to air, your stuff. And he was very upset about that. So all these receipts he be claiming he have, and all these attorneys he be claiming he have. You got all this stuff started. Why you running? You like to run your live. Why you ain't do the interview with Shade Room? You ran to them to do an interview, but they didn't want to do what you wanted them to do. So, now why we was okay with doing it. Since we the one that's under, the fire, why didn't you do it? But as soon as it posts, now you want to come on your live just making up lies. Again, like, initially, I'm going to be honest, and Jamie will tell you, the first 3 days I cried about this because I really just could not believe God would make an individual whose imagination is so fantastic in their mind that they would just, whatever that devil tells him to do, that he's just ran with it. Of course, I filed a restraining order because for you to lie on me, I don't know what you're about to come in here and do next. Because in my mind, I know they're about to get rid of you. Because when it came back that everything he said was a lie, I'm like, he might come back out in this bitch and shoot it up or something. I didn't know what the hell to expect. And to see the jealousy and hate that he had in his heart for me, and I'm thinking that we are genuinely building a bond and having a friendship. You really sitting somewhere resenting me, jealous of me. You told me all of Becky business, all of the VP business, honey. And if I get to talking, if I really was like you and really got to telling the truth, it would be a mess. But I'm not going that route. I'm going to do everything through the court. Everything concerning you with the court. It is gag orders. It is defamation of character filed. It is restraining orders. He is running from everybody. Okay? So I wouldn't do all of this if it wasn't true. I'm protecting my name and I'm going to do it with my life. And I'm not playing. Everybody else can play with him and think it's a joke and think it's funny. He is just kiki hot. You playing with people's livelihood and it's dangerous. You're playing with people's reputation and it's dangerous. You're playing with people's relationships and it's dangerous. All because you are a gimmick. You are a gimmick. Me and Shorty have careers and we are talented, but you are always going to be the entertainment. You are always going to be the person that's being laughed at. And that is what bothers you at night. That's what bothers you. You didn't hire me, bitch. Why the fuck do I have to call you and blow you up for me to get hired? Me? I didn't have to say anything. Even the big VPs was like, this individual is really advocating for you to be on the show. Yes, you. They was never considering everybody else that you over there trying to name and trying to get them on your side. None of that. Nobody has ever talked bad about the LGBTQ community. Only you. You're the one that said that you don't even want to be affiliated with them. You said this. This is on my nieces. Everything I'm saying is on my blood, on my life, on my heart. You was doing all of that. Anybody in their right mind would never do anything negative or say anything negative about anybody or do anything crazy around him. That's just common sense. Now, we have fun, we kiki, all of that. I got a way of making you think that we real close. And I'm still just getting to know you. I know all your business, but you don't know mine. I'm a very smart girl. Bitch. So stop. If everything you saying so true, why you keep riding around in your car? Get somewhere situated where I can holler at you, Or somebody can just, let's just talk about it in court. It's not a big deal. What you running from? I genuinely liked you. I genuinely was blocking out the noise, trying to befriend you. I genuinely was doing it. You got the previous PD fired. You got the new PD fired. You was trying to get British fired. The stuff you did and said about Cordell Stewart, the stuff you did about Adrian Bronner, you are a horrible person. Everything you trying to say about me on your live, you're projecting. The blood of Jesus, you're projecting. You want that to be me. That ain't been my reputation, baby. That ain't my reputation. That's yours. So everybody that's over, I believe him because y'all like to believe lies. That's just what y'all, it's just more entertaining. You ain't never heard about me being messy. No, I don't like Nikki. I'll say that right now. I don't. And Nikki don't like me. The fuck is some girl rap shit. That's it. Other than that, I don't talk bad about nobody. For what? And you keep talking about I stay with my mama. Yeah, I do. My mother lives in St. Louis. I only been back almost 4 months. My shit is still stored in Atlanta. I had just sold my house before I came back here. Put all my stuff in storage and God told me, don't, I ain't got to move. I didn't have to get an apartment yet or nothing. Are you mad because I'm okay? Because my mother embraced me and loved me and I got somewhere to be? Yes, I'm at my mama's house. Big, beautiful home. Big, beautiful home. You've seen it. So you running for committee man and you talking about you for the people, but still some kind of way you over there bashing me. And that's what I know. I know you. You are so mad you took this so far. You are so mad. I know you cried at night. I know you are upset. I know all of that because at the end of the day, I still have my community. Me, the PD is still good friends. Me and Shorty are still good friends. We all talk every day. You're on that island by yourself. You a house nigga. And you thought that woman was going to have your back and you was going to keep your job. You thought the whole thing was you was going to get us fired. And your delusional ass thought you still was going to be there. Now we all gone. See what how the devil will trick you? Have you slit your own throat. Dummy. Prove it. If I've ever talked about somebody negative, prove it. You're lying over there talking about that Shorty is talking about Nitty. Never. He never, ever, ever did that. He never laughed about no slur. He never, ever on my soul, on my heart, ever did it. Even if y'all don't know me, it's like I would give somebody who's never been known to be in no drama and known to be a liar the benefit of the doubt that she might be telling, she might be telling the truth over a person that everything they talk about is a lie. You're not delivered. And if I get to telling all these straight men how you are saying you sleeping with them, I wouldn't have to out. But again, I don't move like that. You are lying on these straight men, talking about who you were sleeping with. And you think I'm going to tell you some tea? I'm going to confide in you? I'm going to just be messy saying some stuff around you? Are you okay? You over there knowing you lying. You can't even control yourself. You over there finna cry. Your edges finna fall out. Them fake synthetic plaits in your shit, bitch. Child. Why, when the Shade Room asked you to do an interview, you didn't do it? Why? That came after us because you was all in their DMs trying to get them to respect your committee man stuff. And once they get to doing their homework, they like, it's more interesting to see what happens to the home team. And when they start digging, we was like, nope, we don't want to do it. Fuck that. Nope, not doing it. This and this and this. But then it was like, wait a minute. We know he like attention. Hold on. Let's go. We might as well get on here and defend our fucking self. And then you don't even do it. You wait until it posts and then go on your live because on your live, you ain't got to have receipts. Can't nobody necessarily do nothing to you on your live. They told you, come to the Shade Room. Nope, Jamie. Nope. They told you, bring the validity, bring the receipts, and you can have the interview. And where are they? You keep talking about me and Shorty was getting down at the damn studio. Where's your videos and pictures? You talking about the one when we hugged? That's all you got, baby? Was you mad? Was you mad he was hugging me and not you? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? And trying to make it like he ain't for the community. Who? If Shorty ain't for the community, who is? You sure don't do shit. Even with me living in Atlanta, I still, every Thanksgiving, feed the homeless here. I still give back school supplies, 200 pairs of shoes for the kids who are unfortunate to have the things that they need. Every year, I do that. I don't have the cameras following me to get clout and to claim on that. That is what I do for my heart. What the fuck is you doing for the city of St. Louis? You ain't doing shit. So, I love y'all. I hate that it got here. I didn't come back here for this. I did not. That person is very unhinged. That person is very unloved. That person is very broken, very hurt. We were all super close into that argument about the photo shoot.